Harley Schweigert. I'm an athletic trainer. I'm going into my 4th year at Geyer. So during season, once games have started, typically we're getting to the training room between 6:30 and 6:45 to set up for freshman football practice in the morning. When varsity gets done lifting, they'll come over for treatments if they need it. So we'll do treatments from about 7 to 9:30. After treatments, I go teach sports medicine class until about 11:20. And then I have a decent break, so we will set up for football, work out, kind of get some lunch, whatever, take a break. And then around 2:30, we'll start setting up for varsity practice. And about 3 o'clock, we'll start taping for varsity. So that's always a really intense time in the training room. Kids are coming in, they're hungry, they're getting snacks, they're getting fueled up for practice, they're getting taped, trying to get all the talkativeness out before they go onto the football field. So then we'll practice from about 4 to 6, 6:30-ish, and then we'll do treatments from 6:30 to between 7 and 7:30, depending on how many kids we see. So about a 12, 13-hour day, and then we get up the next day and do it all over again. So reducing injuries is hard. Football is a very contact sport. Luckily, our booster club, our athletes raise a lot of money. We were able to buy Guardian caps for a lot of our varsity football players to help reduce the risk of concussions during practices. The NFL actually just approved the use of Guardian caps during games, so we'll see kind of how that trickles down into college and high school. It's about trusting the athletes and having them trust you and respecting them so that they can respect you and know that you can do your job correctly. Again, reducing injuries is hard. Football is a very contact sport, but we try to do everything that we can, make sure everyone's staying on their feet during practice, they're wearing their Guardian caps if it's necessary, things like that. So nutrition and hydration, we have it really easy as athletic trainers at Geyer because Coach Keese does a phenomenal job at educating our athletes.
Now let you lose how many bottles of water? One. How many? One. Lose 2, you need more. I'm not the one just water. Water Gatorade. If I lose 3, I'll be water Gatorade and electrolytes. Okay, drip drops, stuff like that. You got me? Yes, sir. After practice, chocolate milk. This thing.
On hydration, how much water they need to be drinking per hour or per day. He helps them determine how much they need to be eating a day. Some kids, when they come in as freshmen, they don't know exactly what they need to put in their bodies. And so he makes it really easy on us. We're kind of just there as some support. Athletes will come in if they need a liquid IV or a drip drop or a Gatorade, whatever. We try to keep some of those on hand. Again, our booster club provides a lot of that, and we just kind of keep it in case they come see us during treatments and they ask for it. A big part of my job in contributing to players' success, not necessarily on the field, it's holding them accountable, whether it's doing push-ups in the training room, if they say a cuss word, asking them about school, like how are classes going? Are you going to tutorials if you need it? Do you need help with anything? And I've had athletes come in and they ask me, hey, can you proofread my essay? And sometimes they're 1 page long and sometimes they're 3 pages. So I have to really dedicate some time to look over their essay and just, hey, this is a grammar mistake. But again, asking them about things that don't necessarily pertain to football is kind of one of my favorite things. During spring football, we get about 5 minutes to do a halftime, and we'll have Gatorade and fruit snacks, and the kids, they absolutely love it. Some of them are pretty hard critics on the Gatorade.
Could be better, but
Okay. You have to rate it out of 10. 2 sips, everybody knows the rules.
Awesome, that's like a 10. 9.
Can never be too sweet. Out of 10.
9. That's a 9.
Out of 10. I'll take it. I'll take it. Wait, Landon, come here. How is it? Tell the camera.
It's 10 out of 10.
All right, what does Landon say? 2 sips.
10 out of 10.
So I try to make it my best every single day. They love the fruit snacks, and again, it just gives them a little bit to fuel their bodies for the last hour of practice. So again, it makes our job really easy because our football coaches, Coach Heim and Coach Keese, do a really good job at educating the football players on what they need to be putting in their bodies, when they need to eat, when they don't need to eat, things like that.
My name is Austin Luna. I coach the wide receivers, and I've been here at Geyer for 1 year. I think character development is something that you do every day. It's how you go about your business. It's, are you doing the right things? Are you saying the right things? Are you being respectful? Are you, carrying yourself the right way. And so I think that I try to lead by example and make sure that I'm doing what I'm asking our guys to do. Showing up early, bringing positive energy, being respectful, being prepared, because I think that they see that, and when they see that, they know I'm not just talking, like I'm living my life that way. So leading by example, and then I think another thing I try to do is just set clear expectations. I don't want any confusion between me and the players, and so I set expectations, and then I can hold them accountable to those expectations. And if a guy is not doing right, I can pull him aside and just say, hey, that's not how we do that. That's not how we operate in practice, or it's not how we come into the weight room. That's not how we act in the classroom. And I think it's more about showing them right instead of just disciplining them when they're wrong. Having a conversation with them and showing them the way. This place is special. There's not another place like it, and you don't really realize that until you go to other places, or you've been to other places, and it's unique. And I'm fortunate to have come up through this program. I think that being coached by great coaches and being part of a winning program has given me a lot of experience, and so I can take that with me now as a coach, and I can apply that, and it can help guide me. I mean, I've seen what it takes to play for a state title. I've seen what it takes to make deep playoff runs. I've seen I've seen what it's like playing big time ball games, and so all that experience can help me now and help guide my coaching and continue to uphold that standard that's been set here at Geyer.
Mitch Stovall, my title is Assistant Head Coach, Offensive Line, and I have been with Geyer since we opened in 2005. Well, I believe anytime that you have your own child come through a program, you're gonna end up doing a better job as a coach. And back to your previous question, it's gonna lend you to care more about the kids other than just football. Having my own son come through since he was young, I can't tell you how special that is. Stop. I'm good. Anytime you have your child come through the program, it's always special. And one of the things I believe it'll lend you to as not just a coach, but as a parent or as a father figure is you know so many of these players and kids since they were young, since they were little kids coming to football camp. You know their families, and you've been around the area as long as I have, and you want to know these kids as more than just a player. And again, see them succeed in not just football, but see them succeed in life. And it's no different than your own kid. You want to see them succeed in life. You want to see them do well on the field, and again, hold them accountable to, all the things that we preach day in and day out, about, character and teamwork and everything that it takes to succeed in life at all levels. And so, seeing my own child come through and excel what I believe, excelled in that area, but see all these other kids that you coach that you've known for so long excel in that area as well is just, it's uniquely gratifying as a coach.
I'm Fred Norris. I'm the O-line coach. I've been here, this is year 17, I believe. Yes, I've been here 17 years.
Hit it, DJ! Hey, that's the way to run them over. That's a run over right there.
I just be me. I love working with young people. I love what the game has done for me. I love sports, football in particular. I just give them all of me. I'm genuine. When I tell them that I help them, I love them, I mean every word of that.
Man, I'm telling y'all, I love y'all to death. I ain't just saying words. I bleed this. I love watching y'all play. Yes, sir. Every day. Yes, sir.
So I just be me like that, and that's just who I am. Credit to my mom. That's the type of lady she was.
The ability to bounce back. When life throws something to you that were you didn't get the result that you wanted. I worked so hard to get this, mama, but it didn't go the way that I wanted it to go. The ability to bounce back. And I watched her provide for me and my sister every day, fool. Every day. You understand? You want to know why I live my life the way I live it? I live it for her. Because she told me every day, enjoy life. Enjoy it. A lot of people didn't wake up this morning. You did. So what are you going to do with it? What are you going to do with your opportunity?
And that's the type of environment that she had. So what I learned from her, I just try to grow that with my family and with my athletes and students.
I think what separates Texas from everywhere else is, I think one of the biggest things is facilities. Our schools provide a lot for our kids. I mean, I think they're pretty spoiled. They don't realize exactly what they have compared to other places. Just here in the DFW area, there's a huge amount of competition. It's a hotbed for talent and teams. If you can come out on top in the DFW, that says a lot of you being one of the top teams in the country. It's not easy to play in Texas because, at the 6A level, every single week, whether it be a big-time state-ranked opponent or somebody else in your district, you're always going to have somebody that's got a ton of talent. There's very few slappies in Texas. Of course, more than anything, what makes Texas special is the backing from the community. It's unlike anything else. You can look at the state championship games that's played at AT&T. I mean, you're getting as much enrollment, if not more, attendance at a state championship game than you would at a bowl game. 40, 50,000 people shut down and come to the AT&T to watch the best of the best play. That's unmatched. It's something special, almost like a religion.